Tamazight Multimedia presents Tamazight for English speakers. Tamazight for English speakers. Lesson 3, Nouns, the singular and the plural. Introduction, singular and plural in Tamazight. Before proceeding, please review Lesson 1, Part 1 and Part 2, where you will find an introduction to the language Tamazight and its modern alphabet. Also, review Lesson 2 that deals with the gender of a noun. These have been posted on YouTube under Tamazight for English speakers. In this lesson, we will review the singular and plural of nouns and how to construct from the singular to the plural. Also, how to recognize a plural noun and its gender. Similarly, in some cases, we can deconstruct a plural noun to get its corresponding singular one. We will provide some short exercises to practice what you have learned. Have fun learning Tamazight. In Lesson 1, we covered the modern Tamazight alphabet and pronunciation. In Lesson 2, we covered the gender of a noun. In this lesson, we will cover the singular and plural. Here is again the alphabet we use to construct nouns. The plural of nouns. Plural of masculine nouns. In general, if a noun starts with an A, we know it is likely a masculine noun. To form its plural, we replace the first letter A by I and add en to the last letter, with sometimes a slight modification for the middle part. So, for example, singular ergez, plural irgezen. Singular acham, plural ichamen. Singular afengel, the plural is ifengelen. The singular asger, the plural is geren. The singular afus, the plural ifassen. But we say awthul, iwthel, ism, ismawen. Plural nouns, plural of feminine nouns. In general, if a noun starts with a T and ends with a T, we know it is likely a feminine noun. To form its plural, we replace the second letter by I and add in to the last letter after removing the letter T at the end. For example, singular thavalist, plural thivalizin. Singular تتفحت, plural تتفحين. Singular تفونست, plural تفونسين. Singular تبرنست, plural تبرنسين. Singular تمغارض, plural تمغارين. Singular تسكورث, plural تسكورين. Singular تبحيرث, plural تبحيرين. Singular تقشيشت, plural تقشيشين. Singular تفنجلت, plural تفنجالين. There are many exceptions. Note below, the second letter A is still replaced by I as in the general rule. Sometimes we observe the general rule, but with some modification in the middle. So, for example, Thamurth, the plural is Timura. Thefirist, the plural is Tifiras. Singular Tefarsadith, the plural Tifarsudai. Singular Taqjunt, plural Tiqjanin. Here we will give some rules for deciding if a noun is plural feminine or plural masculine. Rule number 1, if a noun starts with an I and ends with an en, it is likely to be a plural masculine. Rule number 2, if a word starts with an A and ends with an en, it is likely a masculine plural noun. Rule 3, if a noun starts with any letter and ends with an en, it is likely masculine plural noun. Similarly for the feminine, Rule 4, if a noun starts with a T and ends with an IN, it is likely to be a feminine plural noun. Rule 5, if a noun starts with other than a T and ends with IN, it is likely a feminine plural noun. Rule 6, if a noun starts with a T and ends with RA, it is likely to be a feminine plural noun. Using these rules, let's do an example. Put these words where they belong. Tilawin irgazen, ixamen, tiskurin, izamaren, izmawen, tifunasin, tisura, tifarsuday, allen, tihalwidin, tizmrin, imendiren, tifunarin, tigratin, imzran, timgarin, timshishin, ifadden, anzaren, idudan, imeẓẓuɣen, imaziɣen, iḍarren, ismawen, iseggasen, lemriwat, allen, imedyazen, iṛumyen, imarikaniyen, ifransiwen, isaffen, tifiras, ulawen, timura, tibbura, timeɣriwin, tiregwa, lidrat, tilmasin, tiwujilin.